Hello and welcome to another day one matchup here at the Tosh Holiday Classic. It's the Stagg Chargers taking on the St. Ignatius Wolfpack. I'm Choi. Alongside me tonight is Luca DeSanto. And Luca, St. Ignatius comes in as a favorite. Who are we looking out for here?
Well, of course, we're looking at Phoenix Gill, the Northwestern commit. Just reached 1,000 career points, setting records for rebounds and assists also at St. Ignatius. Those are not easy numbers to take over, and you know he really leads this team. You know, they graduated Reggie Ray and Justin Scott last year, but that hasn't seemed to be a problem for them.
Tip off one by the Wolfpack, and we'll get things started here. They'll open with a corner three, and it's knocked down. Number 5, Ryan Kavanaugh. Connecting early is a pretty solid team. Loose ball, and it'll be out, and it's a turnover.
St. Ignatius off with a lot of energy already.
Napoleon Harris the fourth to bring it up. That's got to be the best name in the tournament.
Oh, what a name.
Gill across the court. Over to Alex Anaya. Harris calls for motion. Now it's over to Phoenix Gill. One of the favorites for tournament MVP. They swing it in the corner. A three-pointer. Anaya off the mark. Bolt gets boxed out. Can't come down with the rebound. Farhans gets it over to Rhodes. Now they're in the corner. It's a turnover. Stolen by Harris. Harris swings it over. A three-pointer for Ignatius. And they connect again. Ryan Kavanaugh, all 6 points to start this one off.
Kavanaugh's been able to find these open looks. I mean, the first one they got right off the jump in transition, but this one, he was just left wide open.
Gill on the fast break. Oh, what a move. Lays it in with the right hand. And an early timeout called by Marty Struess, and St. Ignatius has marched to an 8-point lead.
And just the quickness that Gill is playing with there, it just looked like he was gliding to the rim almost, Connor. I mean, that was a beautiful move.
Beautiful is the perfect way to describe it. We'll step aside for just a few moments. 6:39 left to go in the first quarter. St. Ignatius with an 8-0 lead. You're watching the Tosh Holiday Classic, brought to you by Every Single Day Basketball. We welcome you back following the timeout called by the Stagg Chargers. Marty Struess hoping to calm everyone's nerves as Stagg looks to score their first points of the game. Trey Washington with it. Now it goes to the corner to Omar Barakat. Now Rhodes with it. Washington right wing, top of the key to Barakat. Washington holding, goes down low near the free throw line, takes the handoff, nowhere to go. What will he do? He dumps it off back to Rhodes. They go down low. Shot clock at 2. They're not even going to get a shot off, and it's a shot clock violation. Great defense down low by Chris Bolte.
Yeah, and St. Ignatius is not allowing any looks here. They're making Stagg play with this sort of pace as they have no opportunities to rush inside.
St. Ignatius likes to control the tempo of the game. They're doing that so far, and that's why they're up 8-0. Scratch that, it's a 10-0 lead. Great pass from Phoenix Gill to Alex Anaya, who lays it in with the left.
And that change of tempo right there with forcing 35 seconds of all the game clock, or shot clock, to be used by Stagg, and then just a 3-second play there with Phoenix Gill dropping it down low.
Thought about pulling it from deep instead. If the ball finds its way in the hands of Trey Washington. Barakat, a triple, off the mark. Rebounded by Bolte. Bolte to Anaya. Stumbles. Bolte top of the key. A left-handed triple, and he connects. Firing on all cylinders as St. Ignatius marches to a 13-0 lead.
And the Chargers are being punished for leaving these guys open from all around the court.
Bolte, one of the best number 2 options, shooting 40% from three-point this season, and he connects on his first triple today. Washington thought about the 3, instead takes the easy lay. St. Ignatius gave him a lane, and he took advantage of it. Gill in transition into the quarter. Anaya just gonna miss it, just a bit short. Rebounded by Farhan. Farhan with it to Rhodes. Bearcat driving to the left side, and it's stolen by Gill. Gill throws it up for Bolte, and it's just missed the lob.
Northwestern's got a guy, Connor.
They do. Chris Collins starting to heat up in the recruiting path.
Absolutely. I mean, we're 4 stars and 3 stars all over the board. And, you know, even though the Cats are going to lose a guy, and guys in Brooks Barnheiser, Ty Berry, and Matthew Nicholson, they're going to be back to a contending team in no time.
One of Chris Collins' best recruiting classes ever in his tenure at Northwestern, I would say. He's got one of the highest recruits ever. A three-pointer, way off the mark. Offensive rebound by Stagg. Extra pass. Floater with the right hand is good. Now 13-4 your score. Nikolai Zumerchek connecting. Another three-pointer for St. Ignatius. This one won't go. Bolte fights for the offensive board. Oh, nice move. Pulls up. Oh, he just can't connect. Just a bit long. Tips it up again. Instead, this one is in the hands of Zumerchek. Isaiah Jimenez now with it. Works on Napoleon Harris IV. Dribble drive right side, spinning through traffic. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Anaya. Slowing it down. They get it to Gill. Gill puts up a floater with the right hand, and he connects. Quickly up to 4 points. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Pump fake to 3, they get called for the travel. Coach Monroe has got to be pretty pleased with the way his team is playing right now, and they're one of the favorites to win their quadrant and head to the semifinals. A big reason is that, like you mentioned, Luca, Phoenix Gill, they hit him in the corner. He'll pull up. This one's going to be long. Rebounded by Jimenez, who's going to bring it up for the Chargers. Now over to Rhodes. To Rozak, who just checked in. Now they go to the big man down low. Yazan Oslalam. Jimenez with it. Gets the screen. Hits him on the roll, but he gets stripped away by Anaya. Bolte in transition. Finishes with the left hand. Nice move, Chris Bolte.
And Connor, with Bolte's play set, I mean, he's the tallest guy on the court, standing at 6'6", but he's so mobile.
Gill to Anaya. A right wing 3 is not going to go. Ozalam with the rebound. Marty Struess calling a play. Jimenez begins to run it. In some help. Pump fakes. Oh, nice backdoor pass. And an easy lay for Nikolai Zumerchek.
Stagg just trying to do their best to narrow the deficit here. Already about to close the first quarter.
Napoleon Harris IV with it at the top of the key. Now over to Gill. Gill, no look pass in the corner. They go down low. Bolte. Nice move down low. Weaves through traffic. And lays it in. Jimenez, top of the key, drives. This one's gonna be short, rebounded by Bolte. They swing it, Anaya, a three-pointer, he connects. St. Ignatius' three-point shooting has been absolutely perfect so far.
And this is a team shooting at a pretty high clip. I mean, you got your number 1 guy in Phoenix Gill shooting 40%.
As he steals it, goes up, throws it down with the right hand. Phoenix Gill putting an exclamation mark on what has been an incredible first quarter for the Wolfpack. Loose ball and timeout called, Marty Struess. Full 60-second timeout And what a transition, Luca. You're just talking about Phoenix Gill kind of leading the way and how they're such a good shooting team. And what do you know? It gets to steal, throws it down.
Absolutely. I mean, he's also averaging 1.2 steals. But like I was saying, he's shooting that 40% clip from three. And, I mean, this is an above-average shooting team in St. Ignatius. But, I mean, again, Stagg is being punished by leaving these guys open, Connor. That's been the biggest thing, leaving them open from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and it's reflected by the 24-6 score. We'll step away. 40 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. It's been all Iggy so far. Back from the timeout, 40 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Marty Struess using a timeout to retain possession of the basketball. They got to get it in, though. Gill and Napoleon Harris with some relentless defense. They swing it in the corner. Stagg has a man open. Oh, it rattles out. Bolte with the board. He's pushing it. Has Harris, who gives it back to Bolte. Pump fakes, drives, dishes it. Gill, a three-pointer from the corner. Won't go. And it's rebounded by Azalam. "12 seconds. Jimenez swings it, and Gill knocks it away. The ball will stay with Stagg. Rhodes gets it in to Jimenez. 3 seconds to shoot. He gets it up, not even close. Good defense by Iggy to close out this first quarter.
An absolute bloodbath, to say the least. The first quarter, 24 points on the board already. Impressive numbers again, a high shooting clip from three. And Stagg has just not been able to answer, and have only had 3 field goals made of their own. And, you know, just haven't had a lot of looks either. I mean, a lot of forced turnovers here, fast break opportunities here from St. Ignatius, the home team.
Marty Struess and his Chargers squad got a lot to figure out. Coach Monroe, probably not much to say so far. You're watching the day one of the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic here on York Sports Network, brought to you by DJ Daniel, Cameo Dental, and Knights Basketball. We'll return after at the start of the second. Start of the second quarter, Stagg with the ball. We welcome you back. For those of you just joining us, I'm Connor Choi. Alongside me is Luca DeSanto. St. Ignatius is rolling after this first quarter. Stagg looking to respond. Bearcat brings it up, and foul called. Looks like they're going to get number 11, Will Horton. Will Horton and Hayes Mueller in for the Wolfpack. Giving Kavanaugh a break. They get it into Bearcat, as well as Napoleon Harris, both checking out for the Wolfpack. Now it's over to Troy Washington. He's got it near the media table. Now goes to the other side. And this is an errant pass. It will be stolen by the Wolfpack. He goes up and lays it in. Too easy for Hayes Mueller, the 6'2 senior who just checks in. Jimenez with it, top of the key. Looks for Washington down low. Nice cut. He can't finish at the rim, however. Rebounded by Mueller. Gill pushing the floor. Swings it back over to Mueller. Anaya, one more pass in the corner. Bolte, another three-pointer. It's too easy for the big fella.
And he has, just been incredible from beyond the arc. He's up to 10 tonight now.
Leads the game in scoring. Zuperka gives it back to Omar Barakat, the point guard for the Stagg Chargers. Has it near the logo. Jimenez to Barakat, who pulls up for three. This one's short, rebounded by Gill. Gill swings it up. Now Ignatius will go through their play. They get it down low. Extra pass, Phoenix Gill, left wing, pump fakes. Kicks it back out. Anaya spinning around. Gill, long pass to Horton. Back to Gill, contested three. Won't go. Missed it left. Barakat to Washington, pump fakes. Back over to Jimenez. In the corner for Zuperka. The ball finds its way to Farhan, but a foul called before that.
Like you said in the beginning, Connor, St. Ignatius likes to control the pace of the game for sure. And, it's just led Stagg to these long, almost 35-second long possessions.
Phoenix Gill and Will Horton checking out. Stagg gets it into Barakat. Checking back in, Napoleon Harris the fourth. Jimenez, top of the key, go over to Washington. Washington directs traffic. Loose ball, who's got it? Picked up by Stagg. Shot clock to 10. Top of the key, Barakat. They got to get a shot off here. Running out of time, 5 seconds. Jimenez in some trouble. Throws up a prayer and a foul called. Hayes Mueller called for the foul.
I'm just interested to see, Connor, how many points St. Ignatius can finish with. That's my main question.
They're off to probably the best start you could ask for in your opening game here at the Tosh. Jimenez connects on the first free throw.
And now that I think about it, this game is giving Timothy Christian a run for their money.
Harris to bring it up. Over to Anaya. Get it in the corner. Kavanaugh with it. Brings it up top of the key. In some trouble. Gets rid of it. Bolte now. Anaya fakes the pass. Now swings it in the corner. Mueller. And Anaya resets. Goes down low. Bolte swings it back out. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Another Kavanaugh three. Why not? He's up to 9, and it's a 32-7 lead for St. Ignatius. It's raining down on the boys right now. Washington. Zuperka now in the corner. Barakat, and it's going to be stolen by Ignatius. Ryan Rozak. I'm sorry, not Ryan Rozak. That's Alex Anaya. Now they swing it in the corner. Anaya, high pass, extra pass from the corner. Three-pointer won't go. Tipped by Bolte, he saves it. Kavanaugh steps into another. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Zuperka. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left to go here in the first half. Stagg yet to hit double digits in the points marker. Ignatius, on the other hand, has 32.
Connor, I was just talking about a high scoring affair here, but an absolute barn burner is happening in the South Gym right now.
Well, hold up. Bolte goes up. No foul called, but There is Kavanaugh to finish the job.
48-46 ball game, third quarter, 2 minutes, 27 seconds left. St. Pat's leads Glenbard East by 2. Another upset watch there as St. Pat's is favored in that matchup.
St. Pat's upset last year by LT, who just upset a top 10 team in St. Lawrence.
We are on back-to-back upsets here in the main gym as first Lake Zurich took down the Lamont Indians, and then Lyons Township defeated the St. Lawrence Vikings. You may remember Christian McQuade had him making it all the way to his finals.
Can't forget GBW fell earlier today as well.
Yeah, another upset too, for sure.
Bolte spins around, can't get the shooter's roll, so it's rebounded by Farhan. Oh, nice pass, and they can't finish the job, but an offensive rebound, and he can't get it again, and a shoe is flying. Farhan lost his shoe. He's running with the shoe, now he throws it away. Here's a corner three from Bolte. This one, a bad miss, it's an air ball.
He's still going without his shoe.
Farhan still has no shoe. Goes up and nearly scores. Still running around shoeless.
He'd make that if he had a shoe on, Connor.
Harris lays it in with the right hand. NP4 with the bucket. And timeout called by St. Ignatius. Maybe they're going to let Farhan tie his shoe.
Hopefully.
2 minutes, 7 seconds left to go here in the first half. You're watching day one of the 50th annual Jack Tosh Holiday Classic, sponsored by Mama Maria's Pizzeria. Back from the timeout. 2 minutes and change left to go in the first half. Phoenix Gill back in for the St. Ignatius Wolfpack. Coach Monroe going to let him play out the rest of the first half. This one gets stripped away. They go down low, nearly blocked. Instead, it's a bucket for Stagg. They're up to 9 points now, 36-9. Harris brings it up over to Gill, who's in the corner. Back to Harris. Can he be any more wide open? Cannot connect. Azalam with the rebound now. The big fella's bringing it up for the Chargers. Now Ryan Rozak with it. Over to Rhodes. They go down low. Ooh, fancy pass. And loose ball. And it's off a Stagg.
Connor, Stagg playing with some desperation here. I mean, you'd hope to go into halftime with at least double-digit points, but it's looking unlikely with the way they're playing right now and the way St. Ignatius is playing on D.
Another three-pointer. This one off the mark. Chris Chitaro could not connect. Despite the low scoring and offensive struggles for Stagg, the one thing they're doing actually a decent job of, in my opinion, is moving the ball around. You've seen some fancy passes here in the early goings of this game. Just can't finish at the rim. You're getting the right cuts, though. Rozak with it, now swings it over. A left wing three for Noah Rhodes won't go. Gill with the rebound, goes coast to coast, tries making the extra pass to Harris. Instead, he turns it over. 37 seconds left to go here in the first half. Harris nearly forcing yet another turnover for the Wolfpack. Rhodes, fires it in the chest of Nathan Stashin, who just tacked in. Rozak to Zumerchek. Now back to Rhodes. Wouldn't be surprised if they hold it for as long as they possibly can. Right-handed floater won't go. 7 seconds for Iggy. Oh, in the corner. Another three-pointer, short. Time expires for the first half as Chris Chitaro could not connect for the second time. The young sophomore with some early shooting struggles. Shooting struggles.
Yes, shooting struggles for sure, Connor. I mean, there haven't been a lot of looks from beyond the arc for sure. I mean, the defense that St. Ignatius has been playing has been extending all throughout the half court, so that's definitely been difficult to get. But, you know, they're playing with this pace that, you know, is again being controlled by St. Ignatius. And I think that's the biggest problem right now, if anything, is that they're not able to play by their own way. They're being dictated.
How about the exact opposite of shooting troubles for St. Ignatius? I mean, they came out of the gates screaming, and it's kind of from your unsung heroes in Ryan Kavanaugh and Chris Bolte kind of getting some early buckets. Phoenix Gill's there to supplement, but so far in this game, he's really not been the star of the show, despite what the score might say. Yeah,
I've been really impressed with Bolte. First off, I mean, he's been stuffing the stat sheet for sure. And you talk about Kavanaugh, too. I mean, he's leading the game in points with 11 right now. You know, those have been two standout players for sure.
We'll step aside for halftime. Back in 9 minutes, 36-9 for St. Ignatius. You're watching day one of the Jack Tosh Annual Holiday Classic here on York Sports Network, brought to you by Midwest Cardiovascular Institute. We welcome you back. Started the second half here. St. Ignatius with a 36-9 lead over the Stagg Chargers. For those of you just joining us, I'm Connor Choi. Alongside me is Luca DeSanto. It's been all St. Ignatius as Gill lobs it to Chris Bolte, who slams it home.
Turned around for 5 seconds, Connor. Ugh.
What a way to start this second half. Getting a little bouncy here in the green and white gym this evening. Washington's pass gets tipped up and stolen by Bolte. Stepping into a three is Anaya. He can't connect. Gill gets turned around, picks up the rebound. Goes up, can't draw the foul, and stepping out. It'll be Stagg ball.
Connor, I have provided 4 sodas to the YSN crew today. Well, 3.5, I would say. Coke, Diet Coke, Dr. Pepper, and Sprite. What has been your favorite?
No, I've only had water so far today.
Oh.
But as there's an errant pass, it'll go out. It's a turnover. Be St. Ignatius basketball. Personally, my favorite is Dr. Pepper.
I agree. That's the one I bought least of because I'm told there's not a lot of Dr. Pepper fans, but there's only...
You know what I was told today? That Dr. Pepper and Coke taste the same. For those of you at home, that's the question of the day. As Bolte catches the lob, lays it in. 40-9 now the score. Is Dr. Pepper and Coke the same? Do they taste the same? I say absolutely not.
No, there's a difference in consistency. Dr. Pepper advertised it, 23 authentic flavors in their drink. Coke, I feel like, is just 2. Tastes like.
Shot clock at 15. Stagg still developing their plays. Still looking to hit that double-digit mark. Jimenez works on Harris. He gets blocked. Gill picks it up, now in transition. Gill. Coast to coast, and he's too hard off the glass. Jimenez. Now it's in the corner. Extra pass, a triple for the Chargers, and they connect.
It's a good shot. It's a hard shot to hit, too.
Really a hard shot. Nikolai Zumerchik connecting, and timeout called by Stagg. So we'll step aside. 40-12 your score. 6:01 left to go here in the third quarter. It's the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic live on York Sports Network, brought to you by Mama Maria's Pizza. Back from the timeout, Phoenix Gill taking it up for Ignatius. They go down low, Bolte spins, Gill driving, left side, finishes with the right. Nice move by Phoenix Gill.
And that is a tough move to make there, switching hands midair, going from left to right, and finishing on the left side of the rim.
Alzalam has it near the free throw line. Gets it over to Barakat. In some trouble. No one open. Back to Alzalam. Shot clock at 5. Barakat needs a screen. He's gonna get it. Switches to Gill. 1 second. He just gets it up and won't connect. Rebounded by Kavanaugh. Anaya. Long pass to Gill. Sidesteps. Anaya. Now driving, weaves through traffic. Extra pass down low to Gill. Oh, it's just short. Whistleblower and foul call. The Phoenix Gill heads to the line.
Stand call number 40. Yazan Al-Salam is first, team's first. At the line of shoot 2 for St. Ignatius, 13 Phoenix Gill.
Two shots coming up for Gill. 30-point lead for St. Ignatius.
Folks, a little update for you.
In the game for St.
In the South Gym, in the second to last matchup there, it was a closely contested game between St. Pat's and Glove Buddies. St. Pat's looks like they pulled ahead. They have a 13-point lead, 67-54, with 2.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. So it looks like they will be advancing to the second round as expected.
Gill goes 1 for 2 at the line, makes it a 31-point lead for Ignatius. Stagg looks to get something going here in the second half. Just 3 points so far. On pass cross court. Alzalam, not a Bearcat, in the corner. Pump fake, now sidestepping over. Now goes back to the corner. This time it's Stashing. They go down low. Alzalam, his pass is gonna get stolen. Gill works in transition. Gill puts it up the floater. Bolt on the rebound, and he slams it home. Chris Bolte again.
Bolte says to Gill, no worry if you missed that shot, I got you.
Oh, Gill steals it. He goes up. Good night. One-handed slam, Phoenix Gill. Another one. He's up to 11 points.
Tomahawks it home. And Stagg is going to empty the bench now.
That was filthy. 35-point lead for St. Ignatius now. Pedal to the metal for the Wolfpack. Alzalam over to Bearcat. Now into the corner. Rozak in some trouble. He needs some help here. Alzalam's there, top of the key. Shot clock at 5. Stashing with 2 seconds. Prayer, way short. Gonna go out. And the bench is clear, or the bench clears for Stagg, I might say. Ignatius keeping their regular rotation in, but Phoenix Gill comes out for Chris Chitaro. Some new players, Jack DeKeel, one of them, as well. Well, Nikolai Zumerchek back in the game. Oh. Nearly hit the scorer's table. Look out. They get it in. Harris with it. Cross court. Bolt, a corner 3. Bolt connects. Chris Bolte, once again, he's the leading scorer for Ignatius with 19.
He's on a heater.
In some trouble, get it out to Rhodes. Stagg runs a pretty big rotation. A lot of these guys, they empty the bench, but a lot of these guys have already been in. Rhodes, 3 ball from the top of the key. Won't go. Bolte into the corner. Chitaro back to Bolte, and it'll end with a 3-point attempt that won't go from Will Horton. 50-12 to score. 2.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Jimenez with it. Now they get it over to Zumerchik. Zumerchik with it, left wing. Tries driving, nowhere to go. Farhan. Now it's over to Jimenez. Rhodes, a 3-pointer. This is way off from Jack DeKeel. Bolte bringing it up. Over to Harris. Into the corner. Now down low. Back up. Harris to Bolte. And he'll get called for a travel. So Bolte checks out. Checking in number 33, Teddy Cole.
Bolte will finish with 19 tonight, Connor.
Don't really see him coming back in. Left wing 3-pointer, that's just off. Rebounded by Cole. Harris. Fancy flying near the right wing. Now it goes over to Chitaro. Harris, Chitaro. Down low to Horton. Horton with a long pass to Harris at the top of the key. Grant Porman with it. Now back up, Chitaro. And down low to Harris. His floater is short. Couldn't finish with the right. Swan, a long corner. Back up, and it gets tipped away. Jimenez catches it off the deflection, and he'll draw the foul, and he'll head to the line.
So Ignatius still looking to empty the bench here. A new 5 is coming in for Stagg here, and it looks like some, again, familiar faces, some starters returning.
Just rotating 10 guys in at a time.
Connor Choi is calling game here. He is calling St. Ignatius advancing and Stagg falling to the consolation bracket.
They're just really were outmatched for the star power that Ignatius had to offer. Right wing three-pointer is short. Whistle blown, foul called. Just 2 more games in the first day of the Tosh. Batavia and Lake Forest face off in the South Gym as that final game. And the Minooka and York face off in the Campbell Gym following the conclusion of this one. Bearcat. Out of Aslam. Aslam gets it stripped away. Cole, extra pass. Great decision by Cole, and he dumps it off to Chris Chitaro, who finishes the job and lays it in with the right. 5 seconds left here in the third quarter. Bearcat, a three-pointer. He connects. A three-pointer for Stagg, and that makes it a 52-16 game.
And I mean, the gap, the margin widens in the lead, in the deficit, I should say, for Stagg. I mean, this comeback is insurmountable, to say the least, Kyle.
A 40-point lead. I'm sorry, a 38-point lead for St. Ignatius, and we'll take another look at this Phoenix Gill fast break.
Yeah, nice floater. Bolts is just there for the follow-up.
Just a couple of really nice plays, and we'll step aside. 8 minutes left here in the game. Final 8 minutes in this one here, folks. 52-16 your score. It's been all St. Ignatius.
You know, and although Stagg is going to lose this game here, Connor, I mean, there have been some great guys, or great alumni of Stagg, former alumni, such as Max Struess, of course, brother of Marty Struess, their head coach, but also TJ McFarland, MLB pitcher for the Oakland Athletics.
They've had some athletes come through.
Yes, also Tom Puxtis, a 6-time national javelin champion who competed in the 92 and 96 Olympics.
Right-handed finish from Omar Bearcat. I don't think I've ever seen javelin throwing before, but I don't think it's easy. A three-pointer, and this one's just off the mark, and it'll be out on Stagg, so Ignatius will retain possession.
Listen to this. For you gamers out there, Matthew Haig, a former professional Call of Duty player and a founder of the esports team 100 Thieves.
Well, that's pretty cool. Chitaro swings it out. A three-pointer. This one won't go. Amir Tucker couldn't connect.
I like how Connor's giving me the passive-aggressive approval here like a disappointed father.
Wow. Superka swings it over. Bearcat. A three-pointer for, won't go, off the left wing from Station. Tucker. Chitaro. Into the corner. Corner three. Just a bit long, foul called.
St. Ignatius foul number 14, Grant Foreman, his second team's first. Stagg basketball out of bounds.
52-18 your score. 6 minutes, 20 seconds left to go. Superka over to Azalam, and that three-pointer is good from Omar Bearcat. He's up to 8 points. He's had himself a good end of third quarter and start of the fourth. Poorman makes the extra pass, and the floater from Haynes Mueller is good. Some fresh faces for Iggy ready to come in. Bearcat, and jump ball is the call. There it goes to St. Ignatius, and now it's time for some subs. We've got some fresh faces. Billy Reagan, Cole Turner, Chase Honore, and bringing the ball up, Palmer Wong. Duke Ross also in for the Wolfpack. They go down low, and immediately this new Ignatius 5. Honori connects.
St. Ignatius bench is loving these points from their deepest bench.
Love to see it. Basically, I think everyone's gotten in the game. 4:43 left in the game. A corner three for Stagg, won't go. Ball gets tipped around, and it'll stay with the Chargers. Quickly get it in. Pump fake, and whistle blown, foul called. I'm going to charge Hayes Mueller for his second personal. No, it's Cole Turner gets the foul. Stagg with it under the basket. They quickly get it in, and off the glass, and it's a good layup from Mohamed Farhan. Big Mo down low, making some things happen late in the fourth quarter.
I like how you're coming up with these nicknames off the fly, Connor.
Wong into the corner. Duke Ross, now Wong, a three-pointer. Wong knocks it down. Palmer Wong immediately getting in there defensively, knocks it away. A pass from Jeremiah Cummings. Knocked away by Wong. Now there's a new sub for St. Ignatius coming in, or I'm sorry, for Stagg. It's Jay Smith, and send it in favor of the Wolfpack. Wong brings it up. This one's, oh, everyone's fighting for it. Who's going to pick it up? Scooped up by DeKeel. DeKeel goes up, and a nice finish at the basket.
Nice move there.
Jack DeKeel, his first basket of the game, and Wong loses control, but it'll be a kick ball on Jemai Cummings.
Nice thing about this game is, of course, it's a running clock entering the fourth quarter with a major deficit, so this will wrap
30 or more. They dish it down low, going up and laying it in. The big fella, Billy Reagan. Cummings with it. Now over to Keel. A three-pointer from the left wing. This one's long off the back iron, but it'll Oh, no, it goes to Ignatius. It looked like I thought it was staying with Stagg for a second. Looked like it might have been off Honori. Wong over to Ross. Wong, long pass, wide open, down low. Nearly slammed it home was Billy Reagan. Instead, it's just a layup.
I'd call that a semi-slam.
Rim grazer.
Yeah, rim grazer.
63-25, a minute 25 left in this game. Just about wrapping up. Foul called. So Ignatius is going to move to the second round. They'll play the winner of York and Minooka. Could be an interesting matchup. Luca DeSanto heading down, ready to talk to Coach Monroe and possibly an Ignatius player. 51 seconds and counting left in this one. 63-27. Ignatius in line to head to round 2. And they'll see who they're playing after the 8 o'clock matchup, which coming up next. And another basket for Billy Reagan, and he's having himself a nice day off the bench here late. 6 points for the big man. Jack the Keel over to Mora. Now Zumerchick with it. Mora, top of the key, pump fakes, and just dishes it out down low, and a foul called. And the clock will continue to run, so time will expire. They're gonna get the free throw off. They stop the clock at 3 seconds. First free throw is good, so that makes it a 65-28 game. Second attempt, no good. And they'll just let the clock die out, and that'll do it. 65-28, your score in the first round of the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic. They'll play tomorrow at 8 o'clock here in the Campbell Gym. The winner of Minooka and York, we thank you for watching alongside Luca DeSanto. I've been Connor Choi, but before that, we're going to send it down to Luca DeSanto, who's talking to Coach Monroe and probably Phoenix Gill would be my assumption. Next game up, York and Minooka. It's the last game of the night. Batavia and Lake Forest beginning their warm-ups right now in half an hour. We'll be ready for the 8 p.m. game. The Minooka, I should say, travels to York High School. Coach Hespel off to a hot start with his team, and Coach Dunn and the York Dukes, the home team, looking to advance to that second round. Winner will play St. Ignatius. A really big and convincing victory. We'll step aside for just a minute. Luca will be down low with the interview soon. Luca, we thank you. That'll do it for us here at St. Ignatius on top. York, Minooka up next.